Welcome everybody to episode 3 of the AfterLife Pod. Today we have a wonderful group of people. Well, I guess I say that every week, but the first one that we're going to mention is HughBone.
Hey, what's up, guys? My wife left me.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Next one up, we got WhiteFyr, the Fire Lord himself.
Squirt, squirt.
And last but not least, we have the best person to ever announce on the podcast, even though we announced it on Twitter. We have the Nordic god himself, Runic.
Yeah, yeet.
All you.
Can I clap for myself?
Absolutely.
Sure, for right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, now it's kind of late. So Runic, can you give us like a little biography about yourself for the people that don't know you?
I'm a very random guy, I think, and very inconsistent.
Hey,
So,
welcome
like,
to the
lol,
club.
XD random.
You'll fit in perfect here, Rudik. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I make a lot of weird noises.
Oh yeah, you'll
Noises.
fit in fine. You'll fit in perfectly.
Yeah, you'll fit in fine then. Right after
Yeah.
that.
You can't
Doesn't
compete
mean-
with me, though.
Guys, let's talk about squirting.
Well, that's a bit of a segue. Okay. What do you want to talk about squirting wise, Hugh?
Well, I mean, we were having a conversation before the podcast has started
Uh-huh.
about squirting, right? So
Yeah.
squirting, the way I think about squirting is in the context of like a short burst of liquid that shoots out of something, right? That's what I think of.
Right.
That's what I think squirting is. Jay begs to differ. Jay, what is your definition of squirting?
Well, from Google, when you Google the definition of squirting, it says cause a liquid to be ejected from a small opening in a thin, fast stream or jet. And then there is a second definition where it says transmit, parentheses, information, end parentheses, in highly compressed or sped up form. So, I mean, technically your definition is covered, but that is not the first definition in which I'm talking about in this context.
Yeah.
Jay, your definition's wrong, okay?
You
It's
can
just-
tell that
it's
to
just flat out
Google and Merriam-Webster and
Listen,
dictionary.com.
all of those companies are wrong. They don't know what squirting is. Okay?
They're all
Squirting
sellouts.
Is
You would know
is
what
just like a
squirting is from
burst.
personal experience, right? Why? Yeah.
no, no,
Guys, we're all
Boy.
Minecraft YouTubers here. Of course we haven't.
exactly,
Yeah.
Christian Minecraft server.
exactly.
Yeah.
But White, I thought you were going to explain how I'm wrong.
Sorry, I had a cough. So, yeah, basically, you're wrong because squirting is like a burst. It's like it happens for like a second, and then maybe there's a pause, and then there's another second, and then there's a pause, and there's another second. It's not like just one giant stream that's like all the way out.
But you're
like,
putting
yeah.
your methodology behind it where you think it should be short, but it can be long too. You're not allowing it to be long.
have you
It's
ever
not-
known a squirt to be long?
Yeah.
Does it have to be a liquid?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
I
Can't
think
it
so.
be like sand or whatever.
I guess that can be sorta in that state. Considered like how it's being oozed out or whatever.
like
Uh,
it has to be like a liquidish substance because like you can squirt toothpaste out of the thingy, the
Yeah.
holder, whatever.
I could just imagine that, dude. You're trying to put like a little bit of toothpaste on your toothbrush, and you just like.
A long squirt.
Zero squirting. So
You guys have good squirting experience with toothpaste?
Typically, but when I get to the end of the roll, sometimes like I squirt too much and I'm like, crap, this was supposed to last me like the rest of the week.
Oh no! You know
Yeah.
what? When there's like air in there, when there's not much toothpaste left, if you like try and squirt some,
Mhm.
it like the air goes out and then it suddenly like flows like super fast.
Yeah.
I've done that with
I'm-
like shampoo too.
yeah.
I'm super inconsistent with my squirts. With toothpaste we're talking about.
Yeah, what else would we talk
Sometimes-
about?
Sometimes I squirt out a lot. Sometimes I squirt out a little, like I'm just I never know what the right amount of toothpaste is. So sometimes I overshoot and then sometimes I don't. It's a crazy
Supposedly
time.
you just need like a tiny bit, not even what they show you on the box or like in shows or whatever, just like a tiny
Really?
bit. Yeah.
Can you reenact your reaction to that when that happens in real life?
Yeah, Hugh, can you react?
Oh wow, that was a big
Oh.
squirt.
I was kind of
Just
expecting
all
that.
over the place. Yeah, I was expecting that one, not that one, but
Yeah.
Surprise.
There you go. You got it.
it's not really
Have
the
fun.
same, but it's close enough.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. We
Okay.
gotta have a show of hands. Who is right in this definition process? Is White right? Say I. Or raise your hand.
I.
I feel like everyone is correct.
Okay, Jay. I. Rudy, you gotta say I.
Everyone, dude, it's kind of correct. Everything.
But I said White is technically partially right,
Jay,
but I am
win.
right too.
Jay,
I
I
mean,
win.
I think white wins.
I win.
If
Jay.
we're saying both is right, that means I'm the most right, right?
no,
All right,
What do you
Jay,
mean? Because I
don't
covered your
really think we should get
definition in my
political here.
definition.
whoever has the most votes, Jay. I don't care about the definition. Whoever has the most votes wins.
This is rigged. He's just trying to do this to me. You know, I feel
No,
like I'm being
why me?
persecuted once again on the podcast.
see, Jay. Hugh understands. He is cultured, unlike
What,
you.
with
I'm a
his 20
cultured
brain
squirrel.
cells?
Slide.
What?
What?
Excuse
sorry?
me?
What?
Oh
Whoa.
my gosh.
White
Yeah.
mutes his mic when he has to cough. Why can't you be like him, Hugh?
Okay, well, I'm not white.
You're not
Man.
perfect. I'm sorry, Hugh.
Yeah, me and White are both under the weather.
Yeah.
White more so than me. White, can you tell us about your symptoms?
I'm
My
on the roof.
symptoms. My throat is. No, my throat's okay.
Is your
Stuffy
butt
nose.
clenching?
I've had like 5 nosebleeds in the past 2 days.
Nice.
Yikes.
It's been a good time.
I never have
Probably put your
nosebleeds.
finger too far up there.
Wait.
Wow. Why?
Hmm.
In
Why
your
would
nose,
my,
that is.
Why would my finger be up my nose, Runic? Tell me
Pick
that.
some
Pick
boogers?
No,
You don't pick
You don't-
boogers?
that's what a tissue's for. I mean, I
Oh
technically
dear
do,
God.
but
Put tissue.
Jay
See,
picks
this is
his
the one thing
nose.
I don't agree with Western society. You know, we're not allowed to pick our nose. That's just stupid.
Wait a minute.
How is-
Wait.
how
Asian
is that stupid?
societies pick their noses?
Well, I was talking about like Europeans, they do it. And,
Oh,
like,
okay.
some Asians people
I
do.
mean, you never do it in public, but you know.
We live in a society, guys.
Jay, how is this stupid, Jay? Tell me, please.
Because if I'm uncomfortable and there's something, you know, that could possibly seen by other people and I don't have a tissue, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make myself not as embarrassed or uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think just yesterday I sneezed in the middle of class, and yeah, I think it was a little disgusting. All I remember is that I just like, it was in the middle of class, professor's talking, I just ran out of the room, like right in front of them too. I just ran out of the room. I was like, oh gosh.
You
Just
do the Naruto run.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place
Wait.
before.
So wait, did you sneeze in the room or did you sneeze out of the room?
In the
That's-
room,
Oh, and you got it like everywhere?
not everywhere, but like it was starting to come out of my nose. It was like, yeah, just no, this is bad. I gotta run.
Yeah.
What do you do if you sneeze and you get boogers on your hands and someone is just about to like, you know, greet you and shake your hand?
You say
You
I'm
use the other
disgusted.
hands.
Yeah. Well,
Well, what if
either
you-
you use the other hand or you say I need a tissue first.
No, but usually
Well-
you block your nose with both hands, right?
No.
You
I
don't
usually block it.
sneeze.
I usually
I-
either I have a tissue or my elbow. I rarely use my hands.
You have a convenient tissue on your table.
I carry tissues with me a lot of times.
We
Yeah.
all have convenient tissues.
Yeah, White has a lot of convenient tissues. I've seen his setup.
I just opened a new box of tissues too, so I got lots of tissues.
A lot of issues.
I have a lot of issues too. I agree.
Because I got tissues.
For your issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 I wanted to say something, but I forgot.
How
Because
did
you
you
guys are
forget?
chatty.
Come on, use your brain cells. Put them in the work. Make some big
Hugh has a
brain
brain.
Oh,
waves.
okay, I remember now. You guys know, like, when you're taking a test or an exam in school, like,
Mhm.
or high school, or just whatever, and then, like, your nose starts running, but, like,
Yeah.
you can't get
And then
up.
You just do.
Yeah,
And
you
everybody in the
keep
room just
sniffing.
starts doing that.
Yeah, and then it's
They
like
just do that
slowly the
over and
boogers
over.
like slide down your face,
Yes,
and you
that's
can't do
me.
anything about it.
That's been me
'cause
this whole past week.
It's like a bro moment.
Yep.
I feel like it'd be less awkward just putting 2 pieces of paper up your nose then.
Probably.
Yeah, but then you have to
Yeah.
get up in front of everyone, and that's like
But
a
then
cringe
when
moment.
you pull it out, it's like it brings like a whole bunch of boogers with it.
Mission success. What?
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 I don't know. So while we're
see.
talking about, possibly big brain moves over here with snorting boogers up your nose and like letting it drip down, we can talk about Courage's big brain move to YouTube, right, Smile?
He is a booger, I agree.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jay. For the people who don't know, who is that person?
So Courage JD is formerly known as a Call of Duty caster, where he casted over the tournaments and was like an announcer. And then he made his debut to being a Fortnite streamer / Call of Duty streamer relatively 2 years ago now, and now has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube and like 1 million followers on Twitch, but then left Twitch to go to YouTube because he was paid to. So that's kind of his little
We know
story.
how much he was paid, Jay?
No.
No.
I mean,
Mm.
he
I
didn't
I
really
feel like-
explain why he was moving to YouTube either. If you watched his video, he just kind of was like, yeah, so we're going to be doing stuff, but I could have did all that stuff on Twitch, but for some reason, I'm just doing it on YouTube now.
It's probably just money, right?
I mean, that's
Is
what I
it?
got out of it, because he was like, well, you see, in my announcement video, I showed me like cooking, me doing this. Me being on YouTube is like me being in one spot, and I love that. Or me being able to do everything on YouTube, like more things on YouTube, and having a consistent schedule. I'm like, you could have had all this on Twitch.
I mean, I feel like they always say it's for a fresh new start, but it's honestly it's probably just because of the money.
It's for some fresh new stacks in my bank account.
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily for the money. I kind of understand it because there's like much, even for streams, there's a much bigger base on YouTube, like potential base of viewers.
Yeah,
So-
well, potential is you know,
Oh,
Not-
okay.
You're assuming too much then, or while you're allowing there to be too much optimism, I guess. Because like
I mean, you
right
can
now,
already yeah.
the live stream experience on YouTube is horrendous, right? You can
It's
barely
not- what
find
do you mean?
streams.
It's actually, I think it's better than Twitch.
I don't
Okay,
like
Hugh, get
the
out. Get
chats-
out.
The chat area.
When you're watching a live video, you can change the speed you like to 2 times or whatever, and you can also like rewind in the stream. It's amazing.
That's the only good thing about YouTube. Everything else is tragic.
Okay, Jay, give an example of what's tragic on YouTube live streaming.
Why do I
emotes.
have to scroll down past my subscriptions to go to more from YouTube and click live, and then all the live streams from YouTube in general are organized into YouTube playlists? And when you click on that
Okay.
playlist, it's then organized like it's a video, and you can't get like more information about it, and it just looks really weird.
So you're talking about discoverability for live streamers, right?
Well, just that, or even like when you're watching a live stream, if you put it into theater mode, why is your chat now below the stream, while Twitch
Yeah.
it has it
Bro,
right next to it?
Theater mode is like kind of cringe though. Who uses
really
theater
isn't.
mode?
I
I
use it
do.
all the time.
You
Also,
guys
the
use
emotes.
theater mode?
Yeah, on Twitch I
Yeah.
do.
Bruh, but you
I
get like
think
the
even on
black
YouTube
bars
videos.
though.
Well,
Well, that
no,
doesn't really
on
matter.
Twitch it doesn't happen really.
Oh, okay.
On YouTube it does because they don't do it correctly.
Yeah.
And then chat is much smaller on YouTube. YouTube doesn't have panels or extensions like Twitch does. Setting up a live stream on YouTube is way worse than setting one up on Twitch. It's just a lot more complicated or irritating. I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Twitch, the whole chat is like 50% or like at least 25% of someone's stream, just watching what they say and like how they react. And I feel like the emotes are really important for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Like you have the Keikona, Pepe laugh or whatever. I don't know.
Papega, forehead,
Papega.
5 head, 4 house,
Appa.
For
Omega
town.
lol, Kek
Yeah.
W.
It's
Yeah.
just become like such an iconic thing for Twitch, like the whole emotes and chat thing. So I feel like if you want to beat Twitch, you kind of have to almost
Yeah.
makes them really.
Well,
I don't
at
know.
the same time, I kind of don't want to support Twitch just because their rules seem really restrictive on speech and like things you can do. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're not allowed to have your shirt on, or you're
Oh,
you're not allowed to be
really,
shirtless
Hugh?
on Twitch. I
You
think,
are
right, or
allowed, I
something.
believe.
You are allowed.
Really? I
I
remember
think
hearing
man,
something
man
about that.
nipples are allowed. I think.
Man
Huh.
nipples are allowed. I mean,
Hmm.
they've kind of made it where a lot of it's about context. Like, if you're
Yeah.
purposely doing something where it doesn't need to be that way, then it's questionable.
Man.
I mean, if you think Twitch is strict, go on to Mixer, and like, if
Mixer's
a
a
girl
lot more
wears a
strict.
crop
Yeah.
top, she's automatically categorized into like an M-rated stream.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little
Yep.
bit cringe. I mean, even though YouTube is sort of restrictive in a way, I think it's lesser so than Twitch. So that's
I
why I
mean,
kind of
I
or
think I
other
like
platforms.
the look
So I don't know.
I
I
think I
kind of
like the
feel
look
like,
of Mixer way better though than YouTube personally.
yeah, I just kind of feel the need to just support that more.
I don't
I
really
don't know.
feel like moving between Twitch and YouTube is that big of a deal though. Because like I've done it before. I streamed on both platforms. It's not like it. Streaming on YouTube's better if you are mainly a YouTuber. Streaming on Twitch is better if you're mainly a streamer. Like I don't know. It just
Yeah.
this moved in. It was a little surprising because it doesn't really matter. I mean, Twitch is Twitch. Like, if you want to be on Twitch, be on Twitch. You want to be on YouTube. The moving to Mixer is a whole different thing. That's a much bigger deal. Moving between Twitch and YouTube to me is okay, cool, whatever. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I always have like a set tab of, on my Chrome, basically Twitch and then Gmail and YouTube and Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, I
So-
usually have Twitch open. I don't know. I mean, Courage can do whatever he wants because it's Courage, and
He
he'll be
can't
fine.
really.
He'll be fine.
I
Like,
mean,
it's not like
yeah,
his
he'll be
his
fine.
stream's
He's
gonna tank or
set.
anything.
I mean, kind of
mean-
has started slowly.
Yeah,
Started
completely
slowly
tanked.
tanking on Twitch, but then he started peaking again for Call of Duty and Fortnite doing better. But given now he switched to YouTube, I can see that his viewer count is definitely for sure lower, and I imagine it will only get lower too.
Yeah, the thing with that is though is I feel like a lot of people on Twitch when it's kind of different because if your favorite streamer isn't streaming, you're gonna go to someone else probably. So
Yep.
for me, Courage is kind of like a second or third option. So I think because of that, he's losing a lot of views on YouTube because no one is gonna, that thing. I don't know how to explain it.
To
No
watch
one's
Yeah,
gonna
I
like
make a
get
video
what you
be
just
mean.
on
specifically
YouTube.
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think streaming in general is just kind of cringe.
Wow.
It's like, I don't know. I think it's boring, honestly. I'm not part of that culture as much, so I don't have as much input as you guys probably do.
But you just gotta find the right stream, I think. Like, I watch Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay. There's the occasional Fortnite or Call of Duty stream. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Just straight live video is kind of boring to me. I don't
I
know if I
mean,
would sit down and
sometimes-
watch that.
There's some people I watch that I don't really care what game they're playing too. It's like Soda Poppin, for instance.
Yeah,
Kind of like a personality streamer ish.
Yeah.
yeah, I get what you mean. But I guess
Mhm.
my attention span is just so low. I'm used to
Well-
YouTube. Like if I find a YouTube video boring, I could just set that bitch or that thing on 2x speed. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Wait.
swear.
Wait.
I'm sorry,
Wait.
Jay. Don't ban
Yeah,
You
me.
that's
is the first
demonetized.
one
I'm
to curse
sorry,
in
Jay.
a
Oh,
he
podcast.
moved
This
on.
iteration, oh my gosh. I mean, you're allowed to, but like,
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
a bit
allowed to.
amazed.
it's just a dog though, right?
Female dog.
Female
Yeah,
dog,
that's exactly what I was referring to, actually.
Yeah.
So what was the context in which you said it again? Can you re-say?
So I think female dogs, like just straight live video of female dogs on the internet is just kind of boring is my point, you know what I mean?
Fair.
I
Yeah.
mean, you don't always have to be watching live stream. You could like have it open in the background. It can kind of
yeah.
be like a podcast.
Yeah, that's what I do occasionally. But like actually sitting down and watching something I don't know, my attention span's too short for that.
Mm.
I mean, do you not have two monitors?
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is I do occasionally, like if you guys live stream or if Skunk live streams, I put that on my second monitor and
I mean,
just
I
sort of chill
hardly.
while I'm doing something else.
Yeah, I never watch a live stream like just the live stream. I play something or do something else while I
Oh.
watch it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I watch.
I thought
Well,
a lot of people who watch live streams like actually sit down and watch it without doing something else, you know?
I think it also depends on who it is, because there's
Yeah.
some streamers where it's just like the more chill atmospheres is more like a background noise ish. But like if you have someone like I think last year, I would always watch Tim the Tatman stream while I was eating lunch because Tim is very energetic a lot of times. So like you can stay focused on that. I'll still be eating, but he still keeps my attention for 20, 30 minutes or whatever. I'm sitting there. So
Yeah.
a lot of it depends on the streamer. It depends upon what the kind of atmosphere that they want. A
Mhm.
lot of Twitch streamers, like myself, are more relaxed, but you have the very few who are more energetic, and those are the ones that you could definitely put your full attention into.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Tim, I'm super tired of Call of Duty now. It's
I mean,
so annoying to watch.
yeah, I mean, I think when he does pub stomping, it's boring, but like when he does the 2v2 stuff, like when he plays with Ninja versus like Cloaksy and Symphony,
Well,
I
yeah.
thought that was fun to watch, but like besides that, when they're just playing pubs, it's boring.
Yeah,
Because typically
I'm-
it's just them getting mad that somebody's camping in a corner with a shotgun and a claymore, so.
Yeah, hasn't that been all of Modern Warfare though? Like from what haven't played it, but from what I've heard, most of it's just camping.
it is.
And
Yeah,
that's
this
about
current
it,
Call of
because
Duty is.
Cinder, my brother, bought it, and he regret buying it after an hour because the maps were like way too big. It was like kind of like Battlefield, but in Call of Duty and with more
Yes.
camping. Like,
Well, I mean, they do
I
have a
don't know.
game mode which is basically ripping off Battlefield, but in Call of Duty's version with Ground War. So I think that's their like 30 versus 40 maps.
I mean,
So
that actually looks more fun than the normal team versus a team.
I don't
deathmatch
like
thing.
it. I don't like the big maps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like smaller maps, so big maps like that make me mad. But I mean, their
I mean,
maps in
there's way more
general
people.
suck. So
Yeah.
I mean, they did add a new map, I think, this past week, and they added a new patch. So I think they nerfed the shotgun, they nerfed Claymore. So it took them a bit, though, but they did it.
Makes me wonder, like, kind of like WoW, but WoW vanilla and whatever. What if they bring back like the actual Modern Warfare 1 maps into the game just with better graphics?
I mean, they probably will. It's
I thought that was
something
something that they were already gonna do, but I guess
they are bringing some maps back, I think. I think
that's
they're
the
going
way to
to
go.
add Rust eventually.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure about other maps, but I know Rust and like Shipment are like what people are fighting for and whatnot.
mm-mm.
I like the one with the helicopter on it, and like the dip in the middle of the map.
Oh, I know what map you're talking about, but I don't
Yeah.
know the name of it. I don't know. It'll be
I have
interesting
not
to see what they
played
do.
any Call of Duty games,
HughBone, you are
so I don't have
uncultured
any
swine.
input.
I mean, like I never really played COD growing up, so like I can't really relate. The only stuff I played is I played Black Ops, the original Black Ops, at a friend's house like a few
Great
times.
Call of Duty.
But apart from that, yeah, I didn't really play it either. It just wasn't something I was allowed to play. So
Mhm.
know.
Oh yeah, me and you are in the same boat, White.
yeah, nothing but Nintendo. That's all I was allowed to play. Just Nintendo.
Yeah, same. The only console I had was a Wii. You know,
Yeah,
growing up,
I mean,
so
I had
it's not like Call of
GameCube.
Duty is best suited on that platform.
I mean, it can be. You can get like with the gun, like where you stick the Wii remote into and like the nunchuck into like a different part, I assume. 'Cause I know
Those
that
exist.
you could buy one of those like controller things for different
Yeah,
games on the
I
Wii.
guess so. It just never crossed my 12-year-old mind to do something like that.
I know
man.
it crossed my mind a few times. I was like, nope, too much of a price tag.
All right, Jay. Well, I guess your brain is just that
Bigger.
much bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he has a pretty small brain. It's just that the portion of it that he actually uses for once. So
Hey, while we're talking about small brain stuff, we can talk about YouTube permanently banning people for emote spam and also
that's
disabling their
cringe.
Gmail accounts.
I assume these are people who are spamming it in like chats now that they're coming over to the YouTube a little bit.
Well, so I didn't watch the video, I just saw the tweet announcement.
I
So, I
saw
mean,
it. Yeah.
Runic knows more than me, but I don't know if
Yeah.
you want to explain Runic instead.
I mean, Markiplier basically in the video said that YouTube banned a lot of people because, like you said, emote spamming. And I don't know if they were actually emote spamming, like posting one, then posting one again. But I saw like a long line of one emote by a lot of people in the pictures he showed. So apparently that's what made them banned or get banned, and they banned the whole Google account.
So is this in like
YouTube live
comment
streams.
sections or it's in the live
in
streams?
the live stream where he literally asked people to put a red heart if they wanted to go left in like a heist with Markiplier, or if they wanted to go right, they could put a green heart. So he wanted them to emote spam, and they got banned for it.
Yeah, I don't agree with perma banning, just in general.
I
And
mean,
like the whole sort of cancel culture type stuff. I'm not a fan of.
the
I
thing
mean, they
about
should
you,
just be like Twitch and not ban people that spam, because that's up to the mods.
yeah, that should absolutely be a channel based thing. I don't understand why
Yeah.
YouTube is stepping in on that. They step in
Yeah.
on things that they shouldn't step in, and they don't step in things that they should step in. I don't know YouTube.
You know, it's
Also,
just
the sad part is that when they tried appealing the bans or whatever, all they said was like no.
yeah, YouTube
No.
doubled down, which was like amazing.
And then the tweet said, "We carefully review our bans." It's like literally they just spammed a green heart in a stream that literally asked them to spam.
I don't know, it's
Yeah.
mind blowing.
Makes no sense.
It's a bit of a yikes moment
Like,
Yeah.
for me.
Hey man,
mean-
that's YouTube in a nutshell, though.
Wait, it's a permanent ban, right? Not a
permanent
temporary
ban.
one.
So their Gmail,
What?
Google Calendar, any of their Google account is disabled.
Okay. I'm gonna say you can commit murder and still get out for like 60 years in prison. You know, like even then, you're not permanently banned. But,
Good
like-
comparison, Hugh. Like it.
just as an example, like imagine getting permanently banned from something for spamming emotes.
I mean, it makes no sense. I get it if you spam like the N word or something like that, but like a green heart, like come on.
And it still should be a channel based thing. YouTube
Yeah.
shouldn't have any input in that. So
Well, Mixer does that kind of stuff where they do like system or website wide bans too. So
Why don't they just do the thing that they do on comment sections? Make them think they're posting something, but they're actually not, kind of thing.
I think that does happen.
Oh.
Like if you have that person hidden or certain words banned, it doesn't appear in the chat realistically. So like I think they need to like do a better job with how they do that system. So that's why I think they still have a lot of work. Because like maybe I would allow certain things in my comments, but like not in the stream. So that causes you to have to like block more stuff or to even like hide more people, and then it just fills up the list, I guess. But I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like the system's really ineffective and difficult to maintain.
If I were to create a stream platform, I would just allow everything. Screw it.
I don't know if you can though.
and that's why you'll never make a platform.
Hey.
Or like a video platform. Just make everything legal.
Hey,
Besides like illegal stuff. You know what I mean?
it's a World Star?
I'm not familiar with rap culture.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like how, you can like watch not safe for life videos on there or whatever.
Okay, well not not
But you
safe
said
for life
everything.
videos. Well, I put
I'm
an
confused
asterisk
now.
next to it.
You-
I put an
but you-
asterisk
you
next
didn't
to that
announce
statement.
it. I'm a bit confused.
Okay, I said everything except illegal stuff. So like I'm talking about like gore, like drugs, like illegal things. You
But
know,
what if it's legal
that's
on a
little bit
state level?
cringe.
But what if it's
Okay.
legal in another country?
Okay, boomer. I'm talking about
Runic's the
I'm ta-
oldest here. Are you calling him a boomer?
I was referring to you at AllOutJay.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think platforms are too restrictive with like banning and stuff. I think it should be more
I mean,
free.
the world in general, like everything has become more strict than like 10 years ago when I
I
was a
just
kid.
want to say the N word and not get banned, damn it, alright?
My
Well, you can
goodness.
just move to Norway and you'll be able to do it.
Nice. Alright.
AfterLife House in Norway?
point.
Okay.
So I'm kind of curious if like Courage is gonna like have negative repercussions from like this happening, or if because like I know I saw this on the live stream fails subreddit, and I was like, oh, they're all like saying they're not gonna comment on videos anymore, which I do find that hard to believe. But they said that's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna go on YouTube live streams. They're going to like switch to a different browser and whatnot. I'm like, good luck with that.
Wait, who? Sorry.
The live stream fail subreddit. I was just wondering to see, like,
Oh.
think if Courage is like now second thinking like what he just did, because his everything is in one basket for him. And typically,
Yep.
you know, you try to diversify and spread it out. But he was like in his video, it's a great thing. We're all in one basket now. Like, that's
It's
a
a bad thing.
horrible thing.
99% of the time, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It honestly, it probably will not turn out nearly as well for him as he
Thought.
wants.
He honestly
Yeah,
should have moved the
so-
mixer.
It-
That was what I expected. I didn't see the thumbnail, and I just all the way to the last part of the video, I was like, "What? YouTube? Are you serious?"
I don't know why Courage was moving to begin with. Like, I still don't understand the move. I guess money, but like, you're gonna hurt a little bit going to YouTube. It's gonna go downhill from there. Moving to Mixer wouldn't make any sense because you see
mean-
what's happened to Ninja. Like his viewership is like
Also-
yoink all the way down. So like,
Yeah.
why not just stay on Twitch? I mean, Twitch isn't perfect. I don't like Twitch most of the time, but you know, I can't think of a better place for streaming than Twitch. It's
Also,
like
I feel
YouTube
like he had a-
videos. Like,
D Live.
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about streaming, so I just know PewDiePie streams on there.
Hmm.
Live, Caffeine, Mixer, YouTube, Twitch.
I don't know.
Twitch is still the best platform. I mean, I still
Oh,
I have to find
yeah.
a platform that's better than them. So
I
Weren't they
mean, I
one of
don't
the first
think
ones?
YouTube will ever be better, but I think it will eventually surpass Twitch.
really,
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure something crazy will happen on Twitch, and that will cause Amazon to crack down too.
Yeah. The deal breaker for me with Twitch is you can't rewind videos in a stream, or you can't like rewind parts of the stream.
I mean, you have
think
to
that's
click
kinda
on the
cringe.
video itself. Like, you have to go to a VOD section.
Yeah,
and
but
then
like
click-
that like you can't switch from like going back in the video to going back to live. To
what's
doing
the big
stuff
deal
like
of
that.
rewinding?
What if you miss something and you want to like rewind and like see it
People-
again?
Who
People-
cares?
If it's
Why you
funny.
open a VOD in a new tab? There you go, easy clap.
Yeah, but that's like not all integrated into the same like video stream thing. Like you have to do extra stuff instead of clicking on a timeline, know what I mean?
Well,
It
that's
is
why you
pretty cool
can
that
create
you
a clip
can do
and
that.
it clips last 60 seconds. There you go.
Yeah, but then like you have to click and then it opens a new tab and you have to like you missed it's I don't know.
You'll
It's
have to
cringe
click
moment.
anyways if you're trying to go back.
Well, on YouTube you just click the timeline and it's simple. Or you could like click the arrow key and rewind 5 seconds or whatever. It's like
Mm.
easy peasy lemon party squeezy.
Whatever you
I mean,
say,
they
you
might have
boomer.
that.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of boomers,
Mm-hmm.
they're old.
You're okay. I can't say that.
Hugh,
Hmm.
you're old. Get
You're not
owned,
old,
son.
Hugh. You're
You're a-
young.
You're a bitch, a dog thing.
Okay,
Okay.
while we're talking about dogs, WhiteFyr talked about on his live stream this past week how he was going to eat dogs. So, White, can you explain that?
Did I really say that? I don't remember saying that. What?
So White, what happened here? You know, you got beat by your roommate for saying that. You know, chat was like up in arms, protesting, writing, and
I don't remember what the context of that was, but then it got me thinking. Like I couldn't remember if actually eating dogs was like an actual thing people did. But apparently, Chad told me that it was
Yes.
like in China and like some Asian places,
Yes. And
the
lots of Asian.
Asian countries, which I thought was
Mhm.
really weird. Like I guess it's a cultural thing apparently, but I still think it's weird.
Oh, I
I don't know.
definitely did. I mean,
Well, I
I'm
think it's
Go ahead.
kind of gay if you don't want to eat out some bitches. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's kind of like a cultural thing.
What the heck?
No response. No. No.
I mean, can you imagine though? You know those advertisements where chicken wings, for instance, they're like, "Oh, these chickens lived a happy life," and they show the chickens or whatever
Yep.
when they lived. Imagine seeing an ad for dogs being happy and like adorable, and then in the next picture you see a cooked dog, and like $9.99.
Well,
I
I
would
mean,
totally buy that.
I think all ads for like, this is what their life was. Now they're food for you. Like, I don't think
No,
that makes it any better for me wanting to eat it or buying it, but
I mean, like,
I don't care regardless.
if a chicken had a terrible life, you'd feel worse for eating it, but it's kind of different for a
No,
dog.
I
No,
mean,
yeah, I
yeah,
don't
for a
feel
dog it would
worse.
probably be different.
All right, so if you saw chicken that was strangled to death and like tortured, you would be happy just
It's
eating
time
it.
to eat up, boys.
I mean,
I don't care if it tastes good. Break it,
Wow.
dude.
on a drive to school my freshman year, like when my mom would take me to college for my dorm, we would pass cows and I'd be like, "Hey, look, mom, there's my steak for dinner that's gonna be tonight." I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
Well, that's
Yeah.
different.
Like, it's going to be food regardless, and I mean, I'm sure they're bred for it. I mean, the dogs that are ate in Asian countries are bred for it. Like, there's a specific breed they're allowed to eat, whatnot. So, or cook up.
Still doesn't make it right.
No.
But that's just because we become accustomed to where dogs and cats are not really supposed to be edible. But, in other countries, maybe other animals aren't and allowed. So, we're just
I mean,
imposing our Western mindset on it.
Okay, those were some big words there, Jay. You need to back up for a second.
No.
dogs are people too, though.
Exactly.
I mean, you can say any animal is.
Oh, I mean, especially
I
about
mean-
dogs though, the thing is most people like dogs more than they like other people.
They show empathy. They have like more human-like qualities than most other animals.
Well, a lot of animals show emotion too, but we still kill them and eat them.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I don't see
and we
any
also
win here.
chop off their balls too. The
All
dogs.
right, I'll go vegan, boys.
Good luck with that. I'll keep eating my cow and chicken.
Yeah, I think ethically going vegan makes a lot of sense, but just like meat just tastes too good.
It honestly
just-
does. How have any of
Yeah.
you guys tried the Impossible Burger, like those like vegan-based meats?
I haven't actually.
There's vegan-based meats.
Okay, whatever vegetarian option, I don't know, whatever it's called. Things like Impossible Burger, where it's like not real meat. It's all
I
plant-based.
haven't ever.
No.
Really?
I feel like if you just put a lot of spices on it or whatever you call it, then it's probably almost the same.
I mean, it's edible, but like you can definitely tell it tastes different. Well, when I did, like I was like, this definitely tastes different compared to a Whopper because that's where I got it from. I went to Burger King, got the Impossible Burger. I was like, okay, let's try it. I'm like, it smells different. Bit into it, the texture's kind of different, and it tastes different. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not perfect. Plus, it also costs like $1 more. So
Yeah.
to some people, that's not worth it.
Honestly, I don't think I would like notice a difference if it had the same texture and it was like in barbecue sauce or any type of sauce and spice. Like I don't know if I would be able
Well,
to tell the
probably.
difference.
Like if you like made sure that it was covered in sauce, then I'm sure you wouldn't be able to really taste the difference. But like if you're just comparing meat by meat, you would be able to tell easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, animals are retarded, and so that
Yep, and
then we
what-
can eat them.
And it makes them
Have a
taste
dog
so
bone
good.
burger.
Oh yeah.
Wow, man, poor animals, man. We just obliterated them.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
just
isn't it then,
ended Animal's whole career.
it's kind of like, isn't it then alright if we eat people that died?
I mean, we don't because it's not. We conceive it to not be morally right, just like we
Yeah.
conceive it to not be morally right to eat like dogs and cats. While in other countries,
Well, I mean,
it's morally right.
also old people don't really taste that good too, so that's probably why we don't.
They don't
do it.
got much meat on their bones either.
Yeah, I mean that's why I don't. Now younger
Defaults,
boys, on the
obviously.
other hand.
What?
What?
AfterLife Podcast has now been banned in China. Thank you.
Winnie the Pooh, free Hong Kong.
Banned.
Revolution of our times.
Now
Yeah.
I'll make sure whatever China's dictator is, president. That was Runic that said that, so you can ban him or capture him as soon as he comes into China. Whenever he does, easy clap. They're tracking you, Runic.
China #1.
Hmm.
Oh my
While
goodness.
we're talking about stuff being
Tell
number
me, Ma.
one, whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Do we think Disney Plus will steal the reign from Netflix as being the #1 streaming service? With it
Yes.
coming out on Monday, I think, Tuesday? I don't know. The
Yes.
12th, I think it is.
It will.
Honestly, I don't really care. It's just the platform that has the most good series is the one I'll stick to. Or stick with, I mean.
I can
Hmm.
guarantee you that will be Disney Plus.
Probably.
Disney Plus
maybe.
is going to be cheaper too. I think it's like $5 or $6, and Netflix is like what, $11 now, $12. So it's half the price, and you also get more devices that it can be streamed on at once, which is
So is
also
Disney
crazy.
Plus going to be ad free as well for the
Yes,
$5 or $6? Okay.
I don't understand why they don't have an option to make it free and just put ads on it.
because
That's what YouTube does.
Because they
well,
would lose out on money, probably.
Oh well, I mean, it's not like Disney needs more money or anything.
well,
of course
I
they
think
do.
this is their way of kind of killing Netflix.
Yeah.
Is what
Uh,
Disney owns Hulu too, and Hulu's supposed to be like its more mature rated content.
Wait, Disney owns Hulu?
Yeah.
Lulu.
Disney owns everything.
So I know
They pretty much
recently
do.
Disney announced that all the FX TV shows, so the TV network FX, is moving all their streaming content onto Hulu. So that was a big deal too. I'm sure they have more stuff that's going to be converging on there later for Hulu, but I think in the end they're going to like make a package deal where you can buy Disney Plus and Hulu for like a deal. So
Yeah.
This
crazy
video is
stuff.
sponsored by PirateBay.net. Are you guys tired of all these competing streaming
Oh my
services and
gosh.
having to pay more money? Well, just download stuff from the internet
why
for
would
free.
you download it when you can watch it online for free instead?
Well, because maybe you want some better quality.
I don't know what you mean. Like stuff that I watch is like in 1080p all the time.
Oh, what if you want to watch like a 4K movie that's not like
Is your monitor
that's not
4K?
on a website that's
Is
like
your
that-
monitor 4K, Hugh?
No.
Does that matter? Does that actually
No.
matter?
I don't know.
I don't think that matters, does it?
I don't think it would make a big enough difference.
Probably not.
Yeah. Jay, what movie streaming sites are you going to, by the way, just for like future reference?
Well,
like,
you see, I'm going to
and
youtube.com
research?
/user//AllOutJay. Pretty good movies right there. Oh wait, that's Minecraft videos.
Nice.
Sorry, wrong link. But youtube.com, JK. I think YouTube's starting to release stuff for free on there. Maybe not movies, but I know TV shows they are.
Really?
Yeah,
They're YouTube
They-
originals.
they've released movies for free, I think.
Yeah, certain ones. I think it depends like what kind of time of the year it is.
Yeah.
So like, I think they're gonna be releasing some Christmas stuff for free.
Probably like old classics or whatever, like the
Yeah.
Grinch.
Oh.
That sounds epic.
Oh, okay. Well, that actually reminds me. So since we're on the topic of like I guess online platform and movies, Twitch announced that they are going to be allowing I think partnered streamers. I'm not sure if they're allowing affiliates, But given that both of them have Amazon Prime, they can then watch select Amazon Prime movies or TV shows with their viewers, given that they have Amazon Prime.
Really?
Yes.
That sounds cool.
So I assume the streamer has to have Amazon Prime, or do all the viewers have to have
Everybody
Amazon
has to
Prime?
have Amazon Prime.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay. So how will that work? So they can detect if you have Amazon Prime or not?
Well, I
Or
mean,
they
you
have
connect it
probably
to
Twitch
have
Prime?
Twitch Prime, so that's their way of easily detecting, I guess.
Isn't that kind of like that sports thing? Alright,
No.
never mind.
Sports thing, you don't have to have anything. You can just watch it with Tim. Or
Yeah,
whoever.
or
For
that
free.
But it's
don't
blocked on something.
don't they just
Oh,
stream
it's
it in
blocked
general?
on TV devices, I think, or mobile.
Yeah.
Which I don't really understand why that makes a difference. Like,
Yeah, it
why
seems
is
weird.
mobile blocked and not other things? Or why is it blocked in general, I guess? But I don't know. I figure I would mention that since that kind of seemed neat. Supposedly, that was a thing that one of the Amazon people patented like 10 plus years ago. It's like they thought about it that far in advance that they were going to be doing something like this at some point.
10+ years ago?
Guess that's
Yeah.
how you win at life.
We start trying to predict like what you think is gonna come up, and I guess someone just got lucky.
He really did. 'Cause, I mean, he invented Twitch Prime too, so I don't
Oh,
know, it's
really?
crazy. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't
Wow.
know. Thought that was neat to mention because, well, eventually you're gonna see streamers probably doing it as like a sub perk, where you can watch it with your viewers or maybe in
Wait,
general.
wouldn't the subs also have to have Twitch Prime?
Yeah.
So
But
how can
like,
that really be a sub perk?
I guess in a way, I mean, it still can be like you guys can watch a TV show or movie together without having to do it illegally and still also be making money off of you because then you could be donating while watching it or subbing while watching it or whatever.
What if they just made a thing where like it says you need Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime to watch this or whatever, but you could also just pay like $1 or something, $2 to just watch the live stream. And then that goes to Amazon.
Hmm.
You might
Yeah,
as well.
so instead of paying money to watch the movie, if you want to watch it with people, you pay money, I guess, to Amazon or whatever.
Yeah,
and you
instead of
can-
if you don't want to buy Amazon Prime, you could just pay like a little bit, just, $2 or something.
$2 or $3 is like a third of what Amazon Prime cost a month.
All right, $1
so
then. I don't know.
I don't see them doing that. To them, that's just not worth dealing.
I think
You
Amazon's
never
kind of
know.
cringe.
I'm pretty sure they sell those movies or TV shows on Amazon Prime for more than $1. So that's why they wouldn't do it. Or they just don't sell them outright, like separately, because then.
Yeah, actually, they would probably lose a lot of money then.
'Cause let's see, if you go to Amazon Prime Video. Yeah, I don't know what they include. It's a bit. Well, I don't know if you can buy stuff separately. Because they're only doing Prime related stuff, so I guess that would force you to be a Prime member regardless. You guys need to step up this enthusiasm. I feel like we're getting an awkward silence
Okay,
here.
well, I'm stupid, so I have no idea what the hell you guys have been talking about for the past 10 minutes.
You're stupid, but you invented Creeper Tag, didn't you?
Yeah, but you guys are talking about like the intricacies of live streaming content on like
You-
copyrighted material,
Well,
and I'm just sitting
we
here
are
like,
talking about Creeper Tag now, Mr. Inventor of Creeper Tag. Can you explain it for the people that don't know what it is?
I feel like I explained this last time, didn't I?
No, you explained it in a video. Two videos,
okay,
technically.
so okay. All right, okay.
All right,
Creeper
okay.
tag
Mm-hmm.
is when you have a creeper and you hold it. Okay, you hold
Uh-huh.
a creeper egg,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
and then you sneak up on somebody,
Mhm.
and then you place it behind them or whatever, and then the creeper explodes, and it's like, ha, you just got creeper tagged, you just got pranked,
Okay,
and
question.
then that's the game.
Does it have? Do we have to sneak up behind them, or can it just be in their face?
Just like sneak up or like do anything,
So-
or you don't have to sneak. You can just, as long as the creeper explodes and like
So what was
damages
it they
them.
had to do if they got or died by it? Did they have to do anything? I forgot.
There's a consequence. Like if you end up getting hurt in general or die to the creeper, you have to do a challenge. That is a challenge made up by the person that is bombing you. Like there isn't a set challenges. I mean, I'm sure we can make some challenges where it kind of makes your life easier so you don't have to make one up on the spot. But like if I get Hugh, he could put on, like I could force him to put on a resource pack.
me, by the way.
I could put a resource pack, or I'll make Hugh use a resource pack that basically makes a quack sound every time he moves.
That would be horrible.
And he uses that for a minute or whatever.
What
So
if we replace the breaking sound with like your intro?
It's time, you
a
Perfect. So that's what it's gonna be. If anybody gets J, that sound has to be used in some way. It's time, you guys. It
Yeah.
has to be.
well, it looks like you guys,
it's
I'm
time.
not getting on the server for another 2 months and 3 weeks.
Oh, jeez.
I'll catch you guys then. It was fun, you guys. I mean, I guess it would make more sense then, because then I can say it's time, you guys, again. So
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Please don't, Jay. We need you.
Oh jeez. Jay, can you explain the "It's time, you guys" meme?
no,
'Cause
so
we've just kind of been
what are
saying
our
it,
thoughts
and
on
people are
creeper
probably
tag?
really confused.
So what are our thoughts on creeper tag at this current moment? Do we think it's perfect and it's ready for its beta rollout, or do we think it still needs to stay in alpha?
I think the explosion radius needs to go down a little bit before we roll it out.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Because creepers, like, yeah, you can change that.
Yeah, I
Because
do
creepers
think,
like have
Mhm.
like really big boom boom pow, just like I do. So it's
Mhm.
like even if you're kind of far away from it, it still damages you. You know. So I think if we lower it a little bit, it'll be like magnificentio.
Okay. So then that means our developer HughBone is going to have to make that change. That way I can make that change for us, Smile, right?
Get on it, Hugh.
Okay, well maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
Maybe
I will. Yeah.
Maybe I will.
White or Hugh, have you guys done it to anybody else that, would be notable, like bombing anyone? Have you tried it, White?
I've
I don't
tried
think
it.
On who? I don't
Let's
remember.
take this whole podcast out of context.
You'll.
You guys ever tried bombing someone? Yes, I have.
This podcast is now banned
Listen,
in the
Jay.
United States.
It
You'll
is now
have-
banned in Japan after what happened to Japan in 19 blah blah blah. Was it 42?
That sounds
41?
epic.
40? I don't remember.
You should know this, Jay. You're American.
But wait, who'd you bomb, White?
You'll have to wait and see in my next episode.
Oh, it's in a video. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Although I didn't actually get him. I just tried. So,
It feels
Big
bad,
oof.
man.
feels bad.
Feels
Did that
good.
person notice?
Yes, because I dropped it right in front of them. So
Huh.
I thought it was fun.
Hmm.
I don't know.
So,
Jay,
yes, you?
so no. Okay, you go.
You
go. Hugo, you go.
I don't know. I already forgot what I was going to say. You go.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
What was I going to say
if
about
you made
creeper
them-
tank? So overall,
what if
do
you
we...
made them charged? What if you made them charged to make it more like obvious that it is a placed creeper?
But would that really make a difference if you already know it's just going to be a creeper, though?
I mean, maybe.
I
mean,
think
it
it's
depends.
obvious. I think it's more fun to be on guard whenever you see someone near you or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, if someone sneaks up to you and you're in the middle of a forest, it's dark.
Well,
Uh,
the
and
creeper
there's
doesn't
a-
blow up anything around it. So, like, if the creeper blows up and nothing else is
Yeah, but,
destroyed
I
but
mean,
you, then
Yeah,
You know
but if
what
I
it
didn't
is.
see them place the creeper, I would think it's a normal creeper because I kind of let them. Actually, I don't. Never mind.
This video is sponsored by Al Qaeda.
Hey. Wait.
Fog.
I don't know. I mean, if you
Hey.
still just run by a creeper and like you see somebody else is on the server, I think that should be your responsibility to possibly be on guard a tiny bit, or wondering, is he going to come up on me right now and bomb me, like the U.S. did to
true.
Japan? Because I mean,
Like
I
Japan
don't know.
did
It's a
to
lot of fun.
China.
Like I know Hugh did it yesterday, the skunk, where you were dropping creepers from the top of the town hall, and I did that.
Oh
to
yeah, that
skunk
was just me
too.
screwing around though. I wasn't actually trying to get him.
Well, I mean, I know, but like I did that to him too, and he like had a jump scare, and that was great.
Okay.
Was that on a stream as well?
I think so.
Jay, can I get a time check?
Well, you see, we have 10 more hours to go, sadly.
Oh darn.
12-hour podcast, PogChamp.
Now, see, I'm trying to think of like easy segues here, but I'm like, then like the segue just seems too abrupt and like forward with like me
Speaking
doing
of
it.
segues, did you guys know that the creator of a Segway drew a Segway off a cliff?
Really?
Not really.
Yeah, he like drove one off of a cliff to like
That's a
demonstrate its
perfect segue.
safety.
Go ahead, Jay.
Well, have any of you guys rode a Segway before?
No.
Yeah.
I really want to. It's
I
on my
have.
bucket list.
Actually, no, that wasn't a segue. That was something else. Never mind.
I rode one probably like 10 years ago. Like when they were first getting popular, I did like a city tour of my state's capital. And like
Sounds
I almost
cool.
got hit by cars a few times because like they don't really care. But it's nice, and I think, maybe because of me being young and not as smart, they're a tiny bit difficult to use, I think. But I don't know. They're neat.
Oh,
Probably not worth the price though.
speaking of Segways, do you guys know one of my Chinese friends? He told me, since we're banned in China and they won't hear, he told me the N-word in Chinese means so it rhymes with Segway. I just thought you guys might want to know that.
Are you joking or are you actually being serious?
Well, that's what he could have just been screwing with me, but that's what my friend told me. It's like on a Segway. You know what I mean?
No.
No.
That's right. I don't either.
Sounds like he was bugging you.
Segue.
Yeah.
And you know what else has bugs? Minecraft, right?
Minecraft has way too many bugs.
Minecraft.
Like, I kind of feel like we should just scrap the game and start over again. It just has too many bugs.
Well, you see, that's what the Minecraft Windows 10 edition is. Move on over to that.
Yeah,
and they'll
but
be
it's still
happy.
bad.
But it sucks.
But you see, they
Enough
don't
said.
care.
See, I do care.
I mean, they are making it catch up with Java or the other way around.
It
I
already is
forgot.
caught up, basically.
Oh, right.
There's like so many small differences though.
That
Or
are
not
annoying.
even small difference. Sometimes big differences. It's like, why not just make them the same, dude?
Well, I mean, do iron farms and stuff like that work on Windows 10?
I
Like
have
witch
no clue.
farms?
I'm
I
pretty
just
sure
know
they have their
stuff like
equivalent.
redstone works differently. And I don't know. Just like, I think mob spawners work differently too. Like they spawn in like a diamond instead of a square. So it's just weird. Just make it the same.
That actually makes making spawn traps easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a boomer thing though.
What?
But yeah, so I figure I'd mention that they fixed some pretty major bugs for the Minecraft snapshots where like leaves were causing major FPS lag, or biome blending as an option in your settings were causing stuttering when loading chunks. I guess they made another bug in the snapshots and they fixed that bug. Or fixing chunk lag with trees growing. And then I didn't really consider this to be a bug, but like just something game breaking. But they fixed hearing villagers and selling their bookshelves for 1 emerald and buying books for 1 emerald. But
No.
it's a sad time, you guys.
Wait, is it just that though?
They're going to be preventing that from like being so profitable. So I mean, you still can carry a villager over and over and get it where it's a 1 emerald trade for other things. But
Does it last forever?
yeah, still does.
Okay.
I think. Pretty sure.
Alright, that's fine.
You
I
know,
don't like that.
I mean, you can still sell stone for 1 emerald, like
Can
each
you?
piece. Yeah.
looks like I know what I'm switching to.
Yeah.
I really feel like they've made trades and stuff super OP.
I mean,
They were
like
already
how it
kind of
was
OP to
before.
begin with, though.
Yeah.
No, what do you mean? Okay, so right now Jay can buy a mending book for 1 emerald.
Yep.
And it's like, bruh, really? That's kind of
I
OP.
mean, doesn't really matter though, if you think about it.
I think they should make emeralds like harder to get, like it was before, and like make the trades more expensive.
But in the end game of Minecraft, it doesn't really matter though, because like once you have mending on everything and protection or whatever, you don't need it ever again.
I think in the Avengers end game of Minecraft, if you die accidentally and lose all your stuff, maybe you want to get some more stuff. Maybe you want to
True.
trade and
Do
like
people actually die
do stuff.
in this game?
Yeah,
other
do
than,
people
other
actually
than
die?
you, Hugh?
Yeah,
Okay,
did people
Mr.
actually die?
108 deaths, Whitefire.
Hey, now, most of those deaths were self-inflicted, so
Hey now, you're an all-star. You still
also
died a
game
bunch
on.
too.
I've never lost all my stuff on the server.
Okay, well I have.
Well, I haven't
So-
because I'm actually good at the game, thank you.
Well,
Unlike
that's
you.
what I'm saying. For people who are bad at the game, maybe have like a whole
Just-
separate, harder economy using emeralds and like
Hugh.
more fun stuff.
You just get good.
Stay
But
hard, play
You see,
hard,
people
gamers.
are always going to find a way to get around that, though. Like, the enchanting system's really easy right now, so, like, is there really a point? I mean, they're going to eventually make it harder again, which would be nice, but it's just
do you
going
mean?
to be annoying for some people. Like, before this current version of Minecraft 1.14.4, like, when we played on the Skunkerton Realm server, Runic, remember how hard it was to get all the perfect enchants in one enchant?
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna go back to the old way, like that version where you can't always get the perfect enchants.
I really don't like that though.
But they had
I
a
like
bug, so
enchants.
It literally just makes me annoyed. It's like, oh, I got Smite 4 and that's it kind of thing.
I believe that's their intention at some point to go back to like that, but like you weren't supposed to be getting like efficiency 1 and then unbreaking 3 together. You were supposed to be getting like
yeah.
efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3. So, or
Yeah.
like if you're missing one of the enchants. So, I don't know. Like, it's kind of hard to gauge like what they really should do. Like, I do feel like villager trades are kind of too cheap, but I guess that's kind of like getting gold for me wasn't easy because like I was just wasting gold upon gold, and eventually I had no gold, and I was like, I still need more villagers.
The
But-
thing is, it takes effort getting there though. You have to cure them several times to get down to 1 emerald.
Do you? No, I don't
Once or
think you
twice
do.
at least.
For me, well, I guess for some of them you do, but it also kind of depends on what you get their initial price at.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, maybe in the end, you kind of do have to cure him 2 or 3 times, but typically it was once for me, and then I called it a day. Or I killed him, and then found a new one.
Isn't it really tricky though to like have them be infected by a zombie or killed by a zombie and then?
Oh yeah,
turn
that
into
was annoying
zombie?
over and over.
Yeah.
Like, I had like 2 little huts, and then like I had like I would break the wall between the huts that were connected. That way they can
Yeah.
like easily leave and come back and forth, and then I would separate them and heal them that way. But
So I mean, in that way, it takes a lot more effort doing that than like a fishing farm.
yeah, they would need the nerf fishing farms or nerfing other things, but I think
Please
enough
don't.
people already protested that nerfing fishing farms is bad and they shouldn't do that ever again from when they did that
this.
ages ago.
I kind of wish they made a different way of like getting the enchants. Like, more ways to get it, except for exploring.
Well, what other ways what could there be?
I don't know. Collect X amount of materials, like, and then I don't know, do a ritual, and suddenly you have a book with efficiency. Or I don't know.
Do rituals.
I don't know. I kind of feel like mending
Oh,
should be
da, da, da,
kept
da.
for a different point in the game. Like, why should we be able to get mending from a villager? I think like mending should be kept to like raiding end cities or like the end ships, maybe. I don't know, or maybe
I
going
think
to
I think it could
strongholds.
be with a villager, but not for 1 emerald per mending book.
What if you
I
get
still
a
don't
mending
think that's
book?
realistic though.
If you make it like 2 stacks of emeralds for a mending book, I think that'd be realistic.
But some
If
people
emeralds
still
are
going
like
to,
not easy to get.
but it's always going to be easy though, no matter what, because somebody will find a new way. Like I was watching Ray's Works video, he was talking about how instead of like just trading villagers, you can like AFK and somehow get a bunch of emeralds. I didn't
Yeah,
pay
through like
attention.
raids, I think.
Raids, yeah.
Well, they
So, I
can
mean-
just remove that and then make emeralds make the emerald economy more like harder.
But then
just like
people
me.
probably protest, so I don't know.
I mean, it's already difficult enough for the average player. I don't know how much harder they want to make it.
True.
People in this podcast aren't the average player. So
Like, I
Well,
don't think
I'm the
most
average
people-
player, White. Come on now.
no, Jay, you're not.
Have you seen
spent
me
way too
trying
much
to
time in the
kill a
game.
guardian farm? Guardian temple thing.
Jay, my roommates are the average player. You're not the average player.
Okay,
Okay.
average
I got a
player.
compliment from White. It's great.
Well,
Think
you've played
true.
enough thousands of hours, like you have enough experience.
Hmm.
Oh man, I really wish they had like a statistic on their website to see how long you've been playing Minecraft. Like,
Yeah.
Kind of
Actual
annoying
in-
that they don't.
I have no idea how many hours or days or years I've been playing Minecraft.
I only know from single player worlds. I know I have at least 1,000 hours in single player worlds.
That's
about
insane.
it. Yeah.
I've probably got about 10,000 hours all time.
Probably
I've
more.
estimated
'Cause
that I
I've
probably
been
have
pl-
around 5,000.
I've been
Hours.
playing since I was like 11, So like
And you're 12 now.
a lot of time.
Congrats, Hugh.
That's right.
Happy birthday.
And
You guys
youngest
better not
member.
insult me because of my age. All right?
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Timmy.
Don't you
Please
speak to your
stop making
father
that
with
noise.
that mouth.
Wow, I got some annoying orange flashbacks there. That was kind of weird. It's a little bit cringe.
Just like you.
Just like Hugh.
You know it.
Oh.
Humongous.
What?
What?
You what?
I don't know. Minecraft is Minecraft, and hey, at least they're fixing bugs and trying to make things perform better for once.
Yeah.
I think sometimes exploiting in a game is fun.
It's
kinda like-
well, it's
I don't
fun,
know
but
what-
it like different people have different
What was that game
things
called?
for different levels of fun.
There was
so, like,
one game where
It could just get annoying for some people, but it could be fun for others.
I mean,
know.
it depends what it is. I mean, like there was a game I remember. I don't know the name of it, but they had like surfing in it that you could do with a glitch. And when they removed surfing, they killed the game.
I mean, I know Apex Legends had like their own little bunny hop from CS:GO, kind of, and a lot of people were mad that they have the bunny hop in the game when that's technically a bug or exploit. And I know all the pro players didn't want it removed, but everybody else and their mom wanted it removed because they saw that as like a cheap way to dodge bullets and move quicker.
I feel
And
like it's
that got
a
removed, I
skill.
believe.
I feel like it's a skill though. You have to master it.
That's
It's
what
like
the pro
another-
player said.
Yeah, that's true. But if it wasn't intentional, like if the game wasn't built on being able to do that, then at the same time it's kind of
You
like,
leave it in. Just leave it in. What's the harm? Just leave it in.
Then you lose all the casual players, and then all the casual players leave, and then
Would they really leave because of bunny hopping?
could be,
well, they
if
could
there's
see it as
something cheap.
unfair. Like you're not able to hit people
mean-
because you're bouncing around like a
Did it
kangaroo
move that
vibrator.
fast? Is it that fast though?
It's like a tiny bit faster.
It's not really a big deal, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the full context. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
me neither. To be honest.
Like if it's super game breaking, then I can understand it. But like if it's kind of like a small little quirk in the game, then it's like, why not leave it in?
like a happy accident.
Yeah,
Yep, a happy accident. I like the sound of that.
just like I was.
Fog.
Well, on that
that was a silence.
on that
Come on,
note, we
guys.
will end the podcast.
You
here.
guys should have laughed and made it not awkward.
No, that was perfect.
Hugh, it doesn't matter. Anything you say just makes things awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
Oh. Okay, well, do you guys have any closing remarks, or who wants to do the outro today? Come on.
Jay, I
Uh-huh.
think White does.
Okay,
So
White.
yeah, join the Discord. Thank you guys for listening. If you're listening on YouTube, leave a comment, leave a like. Tell us what you think of all the topics. Check out all the other places that we stream to. What is it like? Google, Apple, and like Spotify, and like other things. And yeah, let us know what your favorite topic was.
Also, make sure to squirt that like button and bitch that sub button.
Oh yeah.
And do that to all the AfterLife members. Links in the description below. Man,
Oh yeah.
just squirt
Yeah,
all over
if-
the place.
If you guys have made it this far after us talking about the intricacies of
Of squirting.
Twitch and content
squirting.
monetization and copyright content without falling asleep, then you guys get a gold star.
Without
You get a
falling
gold.
asleep. What do you mean?
I was
We
kind
are
of falling asleep in the
entertaining you.
middle of there.
Well,
It's
Hugh,
very
that's just
entertaining.
because you're a boomer and don't watch live stream content.
Got 'em.
Okay, how does that make me a boomer? That makes me a zoomer,
Boom.
dude.
No, that's a boomer thing. Why wouldn't you watch live stream content? That's a thing of the millennial age. Come on. Okay, we're
Okay.
ending the podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Smile. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
You're a boomer, Hugh.
We got
It's
the
for
the
After
boomer.
Podcast show. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bitch.
Jay, stop the recording now. Don't leave this in.
Don't stop it. Leave it in.
What?
Stop
Leave
the
it
recording,
in.
Jay.
Leave it
They
in.
can't
Stop
know.
the
Leave
recording.
it in.
They
I
can't
really
know.
want to
Dude.
squirt right now.
What?
Squirt, squirt.
What? What'd you say, Rudy?
Nothing.
Rudy,
Oh,
how's it know that you've had your first death? Dun dun dun. Just kidding.
What?
I was trying to
What?
make it think that the viewers thought you had your first death, but then, you know.
I never die.
Lol. We'll see about that, Rudy.
These are boomer hours.
Boomer hours have been disabled. Thank you.